Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini September 26, 2024. Early today, a Mercury-Uranus transit helps bring about freeing objectivity or detachment. You might release yourself from a burden or a secret, clear the air, or talk through a problem and feel relieved and even liberated for doing so. When it comes to family and intimate relationships, focusing on the future makes more sense to you now than ringing up the past, which is the key to success now. Fascinating and helpful information can be circulating. With Mercury opposite Neptune later today, you may not have all the facts or information to go on. Uncertainty about your income, resources, or abilities can weigh on your mind or distract you from doing what you want. People and information can be elusive temporarily. Whenever your ruler, Uranus, aligns with other planets in the skies above, you are significantly impacted. Today, your electric ruler will sing a duet with our cosmic messenger, Mercury, promising all sorts of fun and surprises. If you are single, this foretells that you could have great luck searching for potential options via online dating, social media, or apps. Strike up conversations with anyone who piques your curiosity, especially if they seem intelligent and a bit eccentric. You can see that you clicked pretty well. Take a risk. Be open to a strict financial conversation. An unexpected chance to talk about your money or your loved one's financial estate will arise when Mercury in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You could be radically honest with those that you live with about what you can afford to finance at this time. Likewise, a family member may want to talk to you about their assets, debts, wills, and more. The financial conversations may catch you off guard, but they could help you see your personal life and family dynamics clearly. Watching others fail is depressing for you, particularly because you feel it is your job to assist others. Think of it this way: when you see someone not doing their best, it resonates with something inside yourself that you wish you were doing better. Always try to find that thing inside yourself that you are reminded of before you leap to help someone else. If you notice a friend who is lethargic, it's time for you to work out together, if possible. Today, we would strongly encourage you to start introducing a new rhythm in your personal life and jumping into a big project. Don't turn everything upside down and have confidence in yourself because you will need it to conclude your projects. This vibration is more intellectual than sentimental, and that's why you have decided to act differently. Remain autonomous and try to motivate yourself more. If you don't, you won't get to your objectives. It is all a question of being organized. While Venus is settling into her first full day in your career sector, bringing significant implications for income, work, and career over the coming weeks, the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life are also gaining momentum. Concurrently, as the Sun spends his first full day in an adventurous part of your chart, the Moon aligns with Jupiter in a playful and creative area, building on what he and Venus have recently developed. With both sides of life becoming more dynamic, maintaining a proper work and life balance has never been more crucial. A day after Venus, the planet of love, left an adventurous part of your chart. The Sun and Moon are working to keep her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure alive. While this is thanks to having the Moon in your romantic sector during the Sun's first full day in an adventurous part of your chart, they both represent something that will continue. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where suddenly, someone shares something unexpected, something they've been holding onto for what seems like a €, and it changes everything? Well, today could be one of those days. Whether it's you or someone close to you, there's a strong desire bubbling up to speak out, to finally let go of something that's been kept private for far too long. It's almost as if the universe is gently nudging you toward openness and honesty. In your relationships, you may notice that your expectations are running a little high. It's natural to have ambitions, but it's important to stay grounded, especially when it comes to the people you care about. Have you ever set the bar so high that it became unattainable, leading to disappointment rather than motivation? Today's energy invites you to step back and reevaluate. What does balance look like in your relationships right now? Maybe you've been expecting too much from someone without realizing it, or perhaps your own goals are out of sync with what's realistic. By reassessing your expectations and being clear about your needs, you create a more harmonious flow in your relationship. Clear communication is key. Don't assume people know what you want unless you've actually told them. Speaking of relationships, today is also an excellent time to nurture those connections. Your natural charm and accommodating nature are shining through, drawing people toward you. Others will appreciate your laid-back, supportive energy. Have you ever noticed how your calm presence can ease tension and make even the most stressful situations seem manageable? You've got that gift today. Your ability to listen, empathize, and be there for others will have a lasting impact. But just be mindful not to overextend yourself. It's wonderful to help, but sometimes giving too much, especially physically, can lead to burnout or even regret later. Finding that balance between being there for others and protecting your own energy is crucial. On a more personal note, you might feel a little restless or tense today, and it's okay if you can't quite pinpoint why. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems fine, yet you can't shake that uneasy feeling? That's the energy swirling around right now. The important thing is not to let those emotions spill over into your relationships or decision-making. Avoid making any rash choices out of frustration. Instead, take a moment to ground yourself, whether that means taking a few deep breaths, going for a walk, or simply sitting with your thoughts for a while. How do you find balance and calm when life feels chaotic? Now, let's talk about finances, because today's energy also has a bit of a cautionary tone when it comes to money. You might have been feeling a little frivolous with your spending lately, maybe indulging in some retail therapy or splurging on things you didn't really need. Have you ever had that sinking feeling when you look at your bank account and realize you've gone overboard? Trust me, we've all been there. The important thing is to practice a bit of damage control today. It's not about depriving yourself, but rather about being mindful of where your money is going and making small adjustments to get back on track. Being patient with yourself and your finances will pay off in the long run. What's one area of your financial life where you could use a little more restraint? Remember, it's all about balance today. Whether it's in your relationships, your personal well-being, or your finances, finding that sweet spot between giving and receiving, action and rest, indulgence and moderation, will set you up for success.